You ain't gonna help her? Oh. Flee. Come on. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. We couldn't even... We found 2 of these. Okay, so the hillbilly, Max Thompson Jr. is a sight not even his mother could love. Ooh, boy, ain't that the truth. A twisted man turned monster. In the silence that hangs over Cold Wind Farm, one must keep their ear to the wind, alert to the rusty roar of grinding metal and motor. Because even if Max makes no attempt to hide his approach, his vengeance comes with a brutal swiftness. And we got the huntress. Anna left the harsh winters of the Red Forest in search of more dangerous game. But none has so far proven a challenge worthy of her talents. Her lullaby haunts the darkness, hinting at the tale of a hunt unfinished, a gentle prize she has not yet captured. Her axe remains sharp. The hunt goes on.
What a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it.
Bit drastic, huh?
Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like,
So now everything is coming full circle.
Shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Probing who were the victims. What do you think he was up to? We already know who the victims were, but
who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Why withhold all of this? Do you know what this means?
Seriously, guys, I just want to know why you withheld all this crucial murder mill information from me until now.
It wasn't relevant?
There's no world in which that's true. I need to know everything.
That's pretty much all I know.
Same.
There's gotta be more to it.
You've got a library card? Look it up.
Linda, can I borrow your library card?
Nope.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of out of luck.
Es castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. Ugh!
Quiet, please.
What?
You
You want a piece of me too?
I don't think so.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Look at him trying to finesse
Linda,
some money.
where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to, lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie,
Wind
and we're
is
so close to
calling
finishing,
for
but
you.
we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
20 bucks would cover it. Let's just say 10 bucks.
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer or something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit paper credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer?
You can borrow my van. Yeah, let's do that. Why would we throw that back in her face?
All right.
Tell Dad.
All right, fine. You can
We
borrow
ain't
my
one of
van
them.
all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
If I may offer a suggestion.
If everybody
Jaime,
you mean
why don't you
Scooby
take
Doo
over
and
some of
this
Bonnie's chores?
gang of pals
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores,
or soccer
no complaints.
moms.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Don't try and weasel out of it either. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Bonnie gave you the money to fix the camera. Of course she did. I'm a master negotiator.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
You don't trust what Linda said,
Why not?
saying the drugstore
I
clerk
certainly am
might not even know how to fix it.
curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
All right, Dad.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
I mean, they would put the best ones in the window because that's how you get
Too
people in
bad.
there.
So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello. Hello.
Some
We
skincare
saw the
products for you?
cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
I know that's right. Know my nosy ass
Ourselves
about
at
to
home?
look.
Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been...
All right, I do not like playing as Chris. Why they keep having me play as characters I don't like? Like, we got history with Linda already from the future. Why the hell wouldn't we just play as her?
Oh, cute bunny.
Cute bunny. Ain't nothing cute about that. I need you to be so dead ass. Okay. Does that mean anytime we see that box that there's one around?
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Something right there. Let's go back and look at that. What you looking at, Linda? Isn't that one of them things that they have, but bigger? One of these dolls again. The Trapper,
Imagine
the
cuddling up to
smiling
that at
successor
night.
of McMillian Estate. We're gonna throw you right back where we found you, friend. We haven't found one of the other things, trinkets, whatever they call it. I haven't found one of those in a little bit. This letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by a month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Mills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, this is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully, R. Striker. The store recently passed into new hands of ownership. What you doing over here?
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
You ain't gonna say nothing? Like, why did she stop? Ain't that where she was at?
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$10.
It was a little high, whatever. It's $10. Get this lady $10 and get on.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
What's up with this music? Hey.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
All right, this is where we about to find our buy milk. Why is my controller vibrating?
Cursed movies?
Hey,
Really?
Best
be a
Left
slow news
Buried.
day.
The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which in their absence have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors of craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance. The most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations. What was I going to say? Like, why we keep running into this box, but we ain't running into these damn things? Finally. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. Milk's in there. Looks like we're not done exploring though. You gotta explore. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this
One eternity later.
what's this?
I could so
El
find a place for these in
Bruto
Oregon
firecrackers.
if we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Ah, so we could have used that in. Okay, so if I would have negotiated, but I wasn't about to negotiate with that old woman. Grab the milk.
Another missing kid.
Missing Benny
I hope
Baker.
they're found.
If you can see.
Chris,
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
Is this
you can
Sam
always
Green's
come in
son?
yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
I knew it.
He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today.
There he
but
is,
we're gonna
right there.
sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Walk up. No, you're not.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
These conversations they be having is just so awkward. Every last one of them.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
We're still going to finish our movie.
I get it.
Easy way.
They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Should you be flirting with this man when you got a boyfriend? Just a question to throw out there.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential.
You let a demon confide in you?
Those dark days in the psychiatric ward.
We gotta get her up out of here.
Now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance.
So she jumping through time.
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
So you're making a movie jumping through time? Confusion. It seems as if this Libra girl is jumping through time because obviously they showed her as what she looks here and then showed her as an old woman back in the day. So is she making like these stories through different times to make a multi-universe type of movie? Like, I'm confused.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about
you were awake for that.
a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room? 1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it, didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
And this is how this film became haunted. She gave him that camera,
the most infamous project that's associated
which apparently has some sort of
film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it
supernatural power.
And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
We went back to film at the Cedar Mill where
all of our film strips
Frank Stone's demon still
movie
lives.
You and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I mean, we ain't got no choice, right?
What are you waiting for?
The dialogue in this game, boy, is you took all them steps just to turn around and say that.
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds
So
like
Maddie's standing in the room?
mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts.
Which we know.
Tends to be all business, but plays the long game with the cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
So basically, you have nothing.
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
All right, explore the atrium.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy.
Now that was a curious sound.
Blazer, which is like a
Don't you think?
limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found a turtleneck in a second-hand shop.
You got cameras in here?
Scandalous.
Right?
What you up in here watching us for?
Don't tell me.
Oh, you could...
Looks like practically every room in the house. But where's our host?
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah,
Ain't
I'd
that
say
what I
this
just
goes
said?
a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Vent override. Okay, she about to put us. Augustine has interest in temporal machinery.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Chris.
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
We don't care about Stan.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
Nope. We're trying to share a moment, Stan. This is such a guy. Read the room.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
Okay, let's move on then.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Then why even... Alright, Stan. Like I said, if somebody has to die...
Whoa.
Okay, this is
Quite
missing
a piece.
a middle piece.
Look at the metal work.
Piece.
It's beautiful.
You're missing a piece in the middle, it looks like. Talk to Maddie. For what? The Face of Evil. The true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him.
Frank Stone.
Sheriff Lloyd. Okay. Wow. Lloyd Kusk doesn't like the title hero. In fall 63. Yeah, I'm not even finna read that because he's lying. Just in that boy
I should
lying.
check on Maddie.
There was suspicion
Can't be
that
easy
Frank
meeting
Stone
someone
committed
from a
his
mom's
crimes
past.
with the help of a accomplice. Maddie'd be alright. We gotta finish
Yeah?
exploring first.
Now, what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Talking to yourself, Maddie?
Who's Dan?
Looks like it opens with a key.
Years, no
Needs
way.
a key. Okay, so we need a key for that. We need another piece for that, and then that statue. Maybe we can find a piece for that too.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, you know, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey,
See where you get it
Look at
from,
this.
because she be motor mouth.
this was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Y'all wanted me to come over here and talk to this woman, and then
Yeah.
y'all talking, give me an option to not say
Yeah,
nothing.
there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Maddie's grateful
Hey,
to hear
guys.
the memory.
Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
They might, what? Augustine suspected something like this. If the plot gets any thicker, they might be the film strips. Might be after the film strips.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so... Do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get
Knock
through that,
on what,
including
Tom?
sound.
Stan,
Which means
like,
it might be the safest place to
he
be.
is-
Whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
the hell is that? The Phantom of Cedar Steel. Cedar Hill,
What's taking them so long?
1980.
I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Gotta keep it down.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking.
Time to get cooking.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to
Racist?
keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
I can't take all the credit. I had a little help from my assistant.
It was nothing.
Hey, modesty-free zone. I think I would have given up about 8 dozen times if this guy hadn't been there to cheer me on.
Just doing my job.
Oh,
Oh, that
course.
reminds me. Now that you are
Seen
an
that coming from a
official
mile away.
member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know.
What you mean, so?
It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
If I'm gonna sneak you back in there, you better make it good.
He gets it.
Dubious. I'm not about to argue with this woman.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not f it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Look around the garage, then talk to Linda.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Secrets of Killer Stone come to light.
Here,
September
why don't you start with
16th,
these?
So we're looking for
1960.
Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing
Alright, well,
specific locations in the
We
mill
won't
that
be
could be
reading that.
associated with Frank.
Tom Holt interview.
Here, look at this.
Why we put that in our pocket?
Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill,
Oracle
but like
of
people
the
who worked
Omniverse.
there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does
It
not
was-
sound like a fun place to spend
They
a
just
12-hour
talking, huh?
shift.
There were a couple articles like
They're
this.
just talking.
The mill was
An
in
Omniverse?
serious decline.
They're just talking.
Frank.
I don't know. It's all
I'm trying to
related.
read it.
to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
That's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Y'all done? All right. It was through my own practices learnt from my journeys through the American interior that I successfully
some of these
elevated.
today, too.
Okay.
What's
yep.
that?
Don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse.
That's the truth.
Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
All right.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Jamie.
Can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Jamie
can't
hospital
wait.
called. Mom will be home Sunday. All right, let's see what Linda talking about.
I didn't want to say anything, but
I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but, you know, those victims could have been any of us, or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Pretty rad. They shouldn't have wasted all this time.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
It's very supportive of you. Thanks, Robert. I mean, Jaime. Sorry. Forgot which one of you is the supportive one.
That was mean. You're mean.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
You being nosy
Hello.
for?
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
$8 o'clock, almost 9. Why do I keep playing this, Chris?
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Away from the dad.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Hmm.
I used to think it was
Is that a
weird,
box up
but
there? Yeah, it
it's
is.
just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Campfire.
Looks old.
Bonnie and her friends used to come out here and hang out.
Keep running into these damn cases,
Bonnie seems too cool to have friends.
not
That's
running
true.
into the damn things
They
too
were
often.
not cool enough for her.
And that's why she moved to New York.
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills?
What's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes.
Well, Bonnie was the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High School Initiative. We'd come through here and pick up all the litter that had blown in off the road.
Oh. Goody little two-shoes. What happened?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Gotta love a happy ending.
So I was gonna say, maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Not y'all on my back like this. Okay. Nobody's gonna say anything about that? Go ahead, buddy.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Stop trying to play me. Yup. Tattooed middle finger. She tells me I must not doubt what I dream of. Can I just jump down from here? Yep, perfect. Why did that take so long to pop up? Yeah, buddy, you are moving, ain't you?
Made it. This place is awesome. I wonder what
Is
we'll
it?
find inside.
Where is... Where did, what's her face go? Can't go back, but yeah, where is she at? Nobody's gonna say anything? Okay, nope, she's back.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware,
everything,
and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
No, that's right. I don't know who this is watching us, but
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
This
The
way,
night he
fellow
was
traveler.
here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember,
oh, another one of these.
Who would have left
The
this
Wraith,
here?
the specter that stalks the fog. Beautiful. That where we going? No? Climb, what's in here? Y'all know I'm about to explore. Going off track like a mug.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again. Huh, a low key.
Interesting. Who is this for? Casting shed.
Better get back to Robert.
You'll be alright. You ain't want to come in there with me? Where's Linda again? Why she keep disappearing?
as I've been saying, even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid, or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he f***ed up his shoulder that night.
Yep.
Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Well, that's because I was
didn't know it was so
hitting them commands and they still had him,
Told
Frank
me he
Stone,
and
do
Frank
all
Stone
that.
Squared off face to face, right here in the mill.
Just a second,
The
friend.
furnace chamber, actually.
Just a second.
What else did he tell you?
Just that he
what? Go back down. There you go. I don't think there's anything in there either. Okay. This was a waste of time.
What were we? Oh, yes, right. Just that he Saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Oh, there goes his hat.
You sound disappointed.
That boy's still down here. That's
No.
crazy.
No.
Where is
But
Linda?
I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell.
I can just tell. All right, now, buddy.
As I was going to say, I can just tell. The film, the directing.
You got an
it's in your
attitude?
blood.
And your blood?
As I was
You wanna
going
get
to
coffee,
say,
Dad?
like,
No way.
keep talking.
I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted it.
Yup. Go ahead and shut that up real quick.
So I was gonna say, no way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Look.
Knock it off.
Okay. Well, another waste of time.
I
Was it
think
this
this
way?
is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back. Oh, ladder.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Why do you keep
Call.
disappearing, Linda?
On the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Of course.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right?
Y'all about to die.
A picture
Except for
wrap
Linda.
on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
This proving a little premature with the face.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
Am I gonna get to use that key now? And who the hell is this watching us?
Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah.
I heard something. Let's go check it out. Like, what you talking about?
Did you see something?
No, it was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool! What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
No. I mean, that, Linda?
I don't care if she tags along. Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever. An extra person
Whatever.
here.
I don't care if she tags along.
Okay, cool. I'll be totally invisible. Just act like I'm not even here. Actually, scratch that. Act like I am here, but like invisible, but you still know I'm here, and you're not gonna get up to any funny business, because that's just gross, okay? Don't do it. Well, okay, are we just gonna stand around, or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
Objective. Find the door to the furnace chamber. Oh, now y'all want me to play as Linda. Y'all ain't gotta follow me. You know that, right? There go a thing right there. We gotta figure out how to get to that. Balance, look like. Balancing
You okay?
beam.
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm
This your
actually
first
seeing
time
it
in
with
here?
my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
That cutscene was crazy. Like how they cut away from it. Insane work. Balance beam. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Okay, so I need maybe a knob. Yeah, I think I need a knob to bring this back over here. That's what this is for. Needs a part, yes. So we gotta come back to that. Unless I missed a part, but let me. We've been waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. Let me.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I'll follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
It's funny they gave him the typical deep voice that guys be having in movies and shows.
Now who's being unfair?
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
I...
Do you trust me?
Yes, of course!
Then you know what I have to do.
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
Approving. Jamie was perfect. Hesitant. You were... Forgot his name is Jamie.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
Outside that damn voice. I was doing this for you. Oh, there go that groan again.
You okay?
It's time to go. Y'all don't hear that?
This just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was
I
okay?
forgot she was
Yeah,
here.
better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better.
Don't be bitter now, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Look at me, come to save the day. All right, now can you jump down from that spot and land on the deck so that we can go ahead and get that piece? That would be nice.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Use LT to raise your camera.
Holy.
What can you see?
Evil.
Something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little.
Use to aim, okay. Then shoot.
Whoa. Ain't that something?
Why? Okay, I think that's enough, right?
Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Think that door will take us to the machine shop?
No, how about we stop?
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
And where is Linda? Oh, they went outside, that's right. Linda and Bonnie.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever, but he sort of started researching all kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional?
Oh, no.
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter.
What is this for?
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
Need to figure out where we gotta put that first before I do that. The hell was that? They tried it. Can I let this down? Yeah. Looks like it. Release. There you go. Okay, here's this. But how we get the other one? We didn't want to say nothing about that one? Okay. Well.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Okay.
Holy crap. It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
He just had to say something.
You really think we're gonna find anything the police miss? They're pretty thorough, right?
They do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
But why would you want to find a body?
Let's find a way. Come on.
Now I'm playing as Jamie.
Gotta be a way to get up there. Find anything?
Not yet.
See that big roller door over there?
Yeah?
It should lead us right back outside.
What, right now?
Yeah, why not?
I don't want to go anywhere until I've gotten a better look inside that thing.
I really don't know how we're gonna get up into it.
See that boxcar?
Yeah?
If we could get into that, then up onto its roof, there's like a railing there.
A gantry.
Yeah, it goes right across to the freight wagon.
The motion blur. Terrible.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
A key? You ain't gonna say nothing about that? You ain't gonna, that's not a call out for you? See what Robert has found.
Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Let me take a look.
Hey, can I ask you something there?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy, too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
So... I'm just in the way, then.
Suspicious, you're spending a lot of time with my girlfriend. I want a few on it. Like, neither of these options is something I would say. I just don't understand why you put, like, both of these on here and they're both horrible. I guess...
All right, look. The truth is, all night, I've been trying to get a few minutes alone to talk to Chris, and it hasn't been easy.
You're annoyed that Chris doesn't want to run off and make out with you in the lair of the man who nearly made me an orphan.
That's not what I said.
It's not my fault she's more focused on her work than you, man.
Give me a break.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs
that
power for it to
conversation was
open.
forced.
I saw a key in there. Think it could be useful?
Could be, yeah. Generator working?
Nah. Unfortunately, it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
Find parts to repair the generator.
This might work with the generator. Might some kid help with the generator?
While holding right trigger to repair the generator, skill checks will work. Okay, just like they did say, it's what button do I press? Oh, hey. Oh, they did say this is Dead by Daylight.
Nice going.
Robert, you want to come over here and do this? This is irritating. We got to do all this. It's too much. Too much work. Look how long this is. Hopefully that's a checkpoint.
Nice job.
Thanks.
All right. Robert, I'm gonna need you to move out my way, bro. Just a little taste.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, I guess I'll let you open that. Oh, it's locked. Of course.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Yeah, up there it looked like. There you go. Get to climbing. Want to make sure ain't nothing else in here.
Can't believe they got me crawling through the roof ducts like a raccoon.
You the one who decided to do it. You could have said hell no. That's what I would have said.
Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
Okay, what have we here?
Of course, we got another one of these, but we ain't found the... Oh, we found the fourth one. Okay. Nice. So we need that one that's like... So can we circle back for the other one? I still haven't found a part, though, for it.
So, what do you unlock, little key?
F. Stone. Frank Stone. Use the key to unlock the boxcar.
Find anything?
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F. Stone. Holy.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
Oh, man.
Oh,
See if
man.
the key unlocks the boxcar.
Oh, man. Make your way up the train.
Up. Still need to go up.
Well, obviously. Let me explore. Commanding, I'll go first.
I'll go first. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
If it's that easy.
Got you. Ooh. Ooh. Thanks, man. That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
Why would they try to do that?
I would not have wanted to break it to your dad.
That would be an even more unpleasant way to go.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
A hand?
Oh, what the f?
Oh.
Damn. Is that a?
Yeah. And it's got friends.
So this was his lair.
This is insane.
Explore the lair. Millwright's notebook. Okay, can we keep looking at that? Feel every blow. Parker D. No. Want to get close. Feel every blow. Hear their screams. Kessler E. This time make it last. Better control. For the neck, small cuts. Keep clean. Taste their fear. A creature forged to purge the world. Use what's at hand? No. Not what I see at night. Inspire terror. Cut and fix. You can put that in your pocket. You want to put everything else in there.
This must be how Stone got in and out.
No, we don't want to examine that just yet. Call Hearn's son and friend murdered, say police. Monday, September 17th, 1962, following several days of rumors and speculation, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Calhoun and Joyce Barton at Hawkline Point last Thursday night as a double murder. George Calhoun, 28, son of Cedar Mills, respected drugstore proprietor William Calhoun, and his friend Joyce Barton died after their car crash and caught fire. Deputies have been working tirelessly over the weekend and have now determined that Mr. Calhoun's car was parked when it left the road, indicating the involvement of a third party. The news of another murder in our peaceful community represents a shock for us all, coming so soon in the wake of the July killing of widow Dorothy Clay. But as in that episode, when Mrs. Clay's nephew Elvin was caught and convicted following a rapid investigation by Sheriff Kusich, we must all hope and pray for a swift and just outcome. I feel like Kusich was, or not Kusich, but the sheriff. Was that his name? Sheriff Kusich. I feel like he's involved, or was at least.
It must have come loose when the freight broke through.
All right, nothing else for us to look at. Cool. Let us go to this piece here. Face?
What is it?
Sheesh.
Oh, damn.
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
How do you know that?
Because they wouldn't have just left all this stuff here.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, man. I think I gotta go get my dad now.
What?
This is like real deal, no joke kind of man.
No, you can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna that?
But the movie?
The movie's done.
I thought you...
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need. Go.
Just don't touch anything else, okay?
What did he look like?
We should get the hell out of here.
Finish looking around and get out. We've already looked around.
We gotta go.
Now she took a hand.
Maybe we should wait outside until Robert comes back. You think moving that's such a good idea?
No way I'm not getting a shot of this thing.
Yeah, but it's like evidence.
Nobody can prove we knew that before we got the shot. Plausible deniability, man.
I don't think that's what that means.
Well, I won't tell if you don't.
I think you're missing the point.
This is the point.
You've been, like, obsessed with making this movie all about Frank Stone ever since you heard about him.
So?
So it doesn't feel like it's our movie anymore. It feels like it's your movie.
We're making this movie together.
Doesn't feel like we're doing much together at all lately. Not just the two of us.
Hi, May.
Every time I turn around, there you are with Robert. Can't seem to get a second alone with you.
We're alone now.
Yeah. And all I can think about is you and Robert.
You asked Linda to work on the movie with us.
We needed help. And she's my friend. I wanted you guys to get to know each other.
Well, sometimes it feels like I'm being ganged up on.
That's not true. We're not ganging up on you.
It's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's not true.
You don't get to tell me how I feel, man. I started going out with you because you were really fun, and making this movie was really fun. But this isn't very fun anymore.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying if we're not having fun anymore, maybe we shouldn't be in a relationship anymore.
Leave it to me. I'm not going to change your mind.
Chris, I know it's been a little rough lately. I'm sorry if I've been a little anxious and stuff. I want our relationship to work, you know? I know it can work. So, should we wait outside?
You go. I'll be right there, promise.
Please don't make me jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
Boy.
I don't know.
Want to put that down? You want to grab? Like, trying to suck her ass in there. You ain't gonna help her? Oh. Flee. We about to confront. Come on. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. We couldn't even... We couldn't even... I'm just confused as to why they didn't give me any like commands to do anything. Why give me the option to flee? Why give me the option to flee or to confront if confronting is going to lead to instant death? We've been playing this game this whole entire time with the added benefits of us being able to make decisions to be able to assist us through the game. Why would this be the one time where I choose a decision and I don't get nothing else? Like, why wouldn't you give me the option to dodge, to duck, to fight back, like something? Like, why the hell would that be an instant death? I ain't like that. I ain't like that.